So teachers are more interested in traveling to the United States on an H1B visa. And this is for more than one reason. But stay tuned to the end of this video where we're going to talk about some of the pros and the cons of the H1B visa. Specifically, we're going to be talking about a school district that is now asking Jamaican teachers and other internationals to leave to go back home because they cannot fulfill the requirement of passing their exam to get their teaching license. Mind you, this school district has a history of doing such things, which I will be sharing in this video as well, because I've learned from people who have experienced this school district, have been lied to from this school district. If you know somebody who has experienced the same thing with this school district, share it in the comment section below. So because we want teachers to be aware, not so that they stay away, but so that they know if they're going to be going with the school district, they prepare themselves physically, emotionally, and mentally for what is to come. So let's get straight into it. Now, a lot of teachers, once they learn about the different types of visas that are offered to teachers, which is the J1 and the H1B visa, they quickly gravitate to the H1B visa because one, it has dual intent, meaning you can transfer from the H1B visa to the green card or permanent residency. Two, they believe it is more stable and it does not come with the disadvantage of the J1 visa where it is a cultural visa and they have to return home. So yes, that's a positive. An additional positive is that the H1B visa can be extended for up to 6 years when compared to the J1 visa that can go up to 5 years. So when people think about these things, they quickly gravitate to the H1B visa specifically because of the purpose that they can transfer to a green card, not realizing that you can do the same on a J1 visa. I've said it before so many times on this channel. I've even had a person interview on this channel who did start on a J1 visa and ended up with a green card. Okay, so guys, you need to do your research. You need to get educated on these different types of visas. Additionally, one of the cons about the H1B visa is that your husband or your wife will not be able to work while you are here in the United States working on your H1B visa. They will not be able to apply for a work permit and work legally in the United States, while they can do that on their J2 visa. But let us get straight into it because I am really tired of talking about the pros and the cons of H1B and J1 visa. If that's something you still want to learn more about, just leave that in the comment section below. The meat of the matter today is this. If you really want to come to the United States on an H1B visa, you need to make sure you have what it takes to stay here for the maximum of 6 years on that H1B visa, because you never know when you'll be offered permanent residency by your school district. So often, school districts promise teachers that they're going to sponsor their green card and then they change their mind after a while. It has happened before, it continues to happen. Now, what do I mean by you need to prepare yourself? Some school districts will sponsor you to come to the United States on a J1 visa, but for a 1-year provisional license, meaning you can only be here for 1 year, and it's going to be dependent on you passing your exam to get your teaching license. So what happens if you don't pass that test? Then you're going to be asked to go home. So guys, if you know this is not for you, then do not think about these school districts. Seek other school districts that are going to offer you more than 1 year to pass these exams. Some school districts offers up to 3 years for you to pass these exams. Now, you may ask me, what are these school districts? Guys, I am not going to be calling school districts names on this platform. If you are informed, if you know what school districts are offering what, if you know which school district is saying go home if you cannot pass the exam below, you can share that with somebody who might be interested in the comment section below. But as for me and my house, we will not call any school district name on this platform. So I know, and I said it before, that the state of South Carolina, they tell you straight up if you call the Department of Education that they do not allow H1B visa teachers unless you already pass your exams, which for South Carolina, they do the praxis exam. If you don't know what the praxis exam is, you can go on ets.org and do some research. All right. I mentioned in my last video that some school district might have some waiver where they can afford to bring the teachers, but they are held accountable to get these teachers to pass the exams in 1 year. So in some cases, it's not just the school district that is, pressuring the teachers to pass, but the State Department is also pressuring these school districts to get the teachers certified. So what they have to do, they have to do what they have to do to get the teachers certified. Now, if you decide to take up an opportunity like this, and you should be informed from the beginning that you should pass the exam in a year, you need to weigh the pros and the cons to find out if this is something that you can do. Is this for me? That's what you need to ask yourself. Will I be able to pass the exam within 1 year? Mind you, some of these practice exams comes with 5 parts. Example, if you are trained as an elementary educator, then you're going to need to do reading, math, science, social studies, and maybe ELA, some other subject, or 4 subjects to pass this exam. That is 4 different content areas. Yes, I said it. So ask yourself, am I educated enough to know all that I need to know to pass these exams? Because yes, we're educators. Yes, we were trained to teach, but do we know everything that is going to be required of us in these exams? Ask yourself that question again. Social studies in Jamaica or in the Philippines might be different from social studies in the United States. History, or, if you're a history teacher, history in the Philippines or Jamaica or Guyana or wherever you're from might be different from history in the United States. Are you educated to pass these exams in 1 year? So yes, you want to come on an H1B visa, but is it worth the time to come and cannot fulfill that requirement to pass the exam and then have to return home? I keep telling my teachers, the J1 visa is one way to make that first entrance into the United States, get settled, learn the culture of the United States, get familiarized with the exam that your state needs for your teaching license, and take your time within that 3 years to complete that exam. Or make sure you find a school district if they're sponsoring an H1B visa and will allow you to take up to 3 years to complete these exams. Teachers, take these things into consideration. I am not discouraging anyone. I'm just giving it to you as it is, because teachers today are facing difficulties not able to pass their praxis exams and are in limbo, as I said in my last video. Now, let me tell you something about the specific school district that I'm really talking about now. They were in Jamaica a few Saturdays ago. They were in Jamaica, they were recruiting. Now, these are the same people who were in Jamaica last year, and they recruited all these teachers, and now they're telling these teachers who cannot pass their exams that they need to go home. So my question is this, and I need somebody to answer. If you went to Jamaica and you hired all these teachers and they came to the United States and they cannot fulfill the requirement of passing the exam, why did you return this year to hire a new set of teachers? Now you're telling the ones here to go home, but you're back in Jamaica recruiting more teachers to bring them back again. And they too, I'm going to assume, will need to pass the praxis exam. Why did you do that? Can somebody make this make sense? Make it make sense in the comment section, please. This said school district, I have spoken to other teachers who have been in this school district for a number of years, and they had promised them to sponsor their green cards, specifically Jamaican and Romanian and Filipino teachers. So not just one countries, I'm telling you, teachers from Romania, the Philippines, and Jamaica were promised green cards before in this said school district, and it did not come to fruition. These said teachers had to go to other school districts to get what they were seeking. Now, and I'm not guessing, I'm telling you from first-hand experience where I speak to these teachers directly. Take that into consideration, guys. So, why this school district offer things that they know they're not going to fulfill? I'm still trying to figure that out. Make it make sense in the comment section below, please. Is the school district saying what they're going to do? Are they saying, or are they saying things that they know teachers want to hear? Teachers, be careful. Think about it. Ask questions. Find out from other teachers. Get educated. Don't be too quick to run, and then when you run from fire, you're running straight into the frying pan. Take it from me. Guys, share this video, specifically if you know teachers who were on those job fairs in Jamaica and going to that school district. Let them be aware. Now, I'm not saying that all teachers going to fail these exams. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that teachers cannot take up opportunities. What I'm saying is this: be careful, be vigilant. Ask yourself, can I do it? Some of us can do it. Some of us can do it. Some of us will take one chance at the exams and we'll pass it. Some of us will take 3-4 chances before we pass. So it is doable, but can we do it in the time frame that is being allotted? That's all that I'm saying. So is the H1B for everyone? When we look at it this way, is it for everyone? This is something you'll have to step back and ask yourself, okay? Find out from other teachers who are in the school district, what their experiences are, how things are going for them. What have they been facing since they cannot pass these exams? And how, if you are going to take up a job offer with the school district, how can you prepare yourself to have a better experience? That's all I'm saying, guys. So when we talk about the school district, I can guarantee you that they're not the only school district that has promised international teachers things and then say or change their minds in the later part. They are not. I have personally experienced a school district that promised teachers, yes, this is what we're going to do. But what? What they wanted in return was not fair. It was very much unfair. And so teachers left. But even withstanding that and teachers left, the teachers who stayed, they're still there waiting. It's a waiting game, guys. It's a waiting game. So I don't want you to believe that as soon as you come on an H1B visa, a green card is going to be handed to you. Very few school districts will start the green card process as soon as you enter into the United States. Some of them want you to work. And even when you work and work some more, they still want more. So take these things into consideration. Take these things into consideration. Ask yourself, is H1B visa for me? Should I take the J1 visa, work my way up, get familiarized, do my exams, prepare myself to transition into an H1B visa? I know we're in a world where everybody wants things now. They want it quick, they want it fast and in a hurry. But guys, think about all these things. I'm not discouraging you. I promise I'm not discouraging. I'm only trying to shed some light and let you know what is happening. If you learned something from this video and you have not liked us yet, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it. And also, I know many of you have been watching for some time and have not subscribed as yet. Hit that subscription button and turn your notification bells on so that you can be notified every time I upload a video here on this platform. I also offer one-on-one consultation services through supremacyconnect.com. If you are interested in getting one of these services, go ahead and check out supremacyconnect.com under coaching or planning and see which session will be a great fit for you. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I appreciate you, and I really wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And I pray for those who accept prayers. I pray that things will work out for you for the 2024-2025 school year. Stay blessed and be blessed. Bye, guys.